Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. This is episode number 58 today for the 2001 Mountain Dew Southern 500 Crown Jewel Racing Time. I know it's been quite a few days since I last of course, recorded a video. Of course, I was away once again. Go figure, right? All right, we're sitting 17th in the standings. Our teammate, Kenny Walsh, oh boy, he's down 20. I think he's having a rough stretch, isn't he? Joe Nemechek is just ahead, of course, 857 points back, 897 points back from the lead. But, you know, these two, Tony Swart's trying to go back-to-back in the championships. He's 55 points back, and Rusty Walls has a nice amount of points back. Rudd, though, I mean, he was up there for quite a while. Still winless, though, this season, but he's definitely up there. Same with Dale Jarrett, too. He's been winless in this entire career mode. Labonte's, like, far away from it all. Johnny Benson's trying to make himself relevant. Jeff Gordon, albeit winless in this entire playthrough. Hopefully, he'll get one soon, I guess. I don't know. We got 11 late races left to go in a championship. Let's go take a look at what we have in the garage. Of course, we really don't have anything to really use, I don't think. No, we don't. Not on the engine stuff, anyway. We're overhauling a chassis, anyway, and I think we're overhauling a, whatchamacallit. Ooh, I think we might want to use the, I could probably use this chassis for, Richmond, get away with it, because Richmond's pretty easy, apparently. This one, though, we're probably going to have to use for the Southern 500. So we're going to switch chassis. Modify this one. We're going to switch the chassis to our chassis number 11 with a 74 grip and 72 wear, 71 downforce. Because we have the stuff already there. It's just like, I feel like I've been making these little car setups wrong the entire time, I feel like, anyway, at this point. In terms of car rating, R&D, we have 2 more races left for more straight line speed. Yeah, we're probably going to have to start focusing on probably the efficiency and the drafting. Because I think at that point, I wouldn't be able to upgrade any more, like, downforce or downforce and engine power without doing that at least once. So we have to make sure we have to do those at some point. I'll probably do the drafting one first because fuel efficiency is really not like my main priority at the moment. But anyway, Southern 500 time. Let's see where we go. We're doing it again. We're bringing the tire pressures down to 15 only for qualifying and trying to snipe this pole away. I think it was Sterling Marlin that has it. We have too many poles, but yet we don't have the wins to show for it. We just keep getting pole after pole after pole. We're Ryan Newman before we're Ryan Newman, essentially. Yeah. Alright, with 15 PSI, this thing grips. I actually did try a run with the 15 PSI. It felt great for 20 laps. So we're already up to 6 in our first lap, so that means our second lap's going to probably be pole position. I mean, I have to let off the gas a couple times, but otherwise this thing, like, basically hooks all the way around the racetrack. It feels good. It makes me really wonder why I haven't bothered trying a 15 PSI fuel run before. It actually felt great, but we're not going to keep it that way because, you know, it falls off after 20-some laps completely, like, horribly. So maybe in a late race scenario, we'll use that. Just not here, though, you know? Alright, so that was my bad there. Bring this John back up to 23. And let's get on with the race.
MRN Radio is here at the great Southern tradition, the annual Mountain Dew Southern 500, here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up. Why's that?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so they simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
The Richmond International Raceway car has really focused in on his qualifying runs this year.
Man, is it paying off for those guys. Seems like each and every week that car is starting in the top 10.
The 71 car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
the 77 car, will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh, what fun. 91 laps here today here at the Darlington Raceway.
In the front row are the Richmond
And we have 91 laps, Southern 500 time here at Darlington, and away we go. Pulling away from Sterling Marlin and Rusty Wallace right out of the gate. How long will it last? Probably a short amount of time, because we know how fast the AI are in this game as a whole. It's going to be 91 laps of hopefully just defending for the race win, but it's not going to happen, it looks like. But let's see how many laps we can actually lead before we let these guys go on through. But of course, you know, we had to do the same thing somewhat at Bristol. We let about a good amount of laps as well. Protect that top. There we go. I mean, I decided to get rid of the whole like sway bar being at 1 1/4 because it just wasn't working out for me. So I basically at this point I have to try something else by lowering it. Yeah, because it gives me more tire wear, but it gives me more grip, which is kind of what I need. So this whole time I feel like I've been doing the whole setup wrong, and we just let the bottom open because here comes Rusty Wallace. We're not even going to let him go by that easily. Absolutely not. So we're going to lead 2 laps. For once, we actually lead more than 1 lap while starting in the front, which is really, really interesting as Sterling Martin wants to try to take a peek underneath me. Upskirting my car, apparently. Pervert. trying to go around the inside. Did not work for him that time, but we still leaned the way here to Southern 500. But for how long though? Because usually 3 and 4 is my weak spot. It seems to be, and yep, proven right here. We let the bottom open, but we have the run, and we have Rusty Wallace pushing us. That's nice. Oh, that's interesting. A wreck just happened to occur right then and there. Well, remember when I had qualifying at 15 PSI? I've been thinking for the last few laps, in case of like, well, what happening there, but like very late in the race, like 15 laps ago or whatever, we come on in, put those in, depending on how many cars I get lapped out. Oh my God, there's a barbecue. It's Earnhardt Jr. Earnhardt Jr. is having a barbecue in turn 4. There's a cookout in the Southern 500. Oh man, Bobby, why'd you get involved too? Oh, him and LePage are having a barbecue, it looks like. So yeah, Little E's day is done early, it looks like. For all the junior fans, I'm so sorry. Well, it's too early to come down pit road, so we're not even going to go bother with that. Alrighty, we have a restart on our hands. Where we are in 3rd gear for some reason, despite being the leader, and I did not realize my engine RPM was just that high. We almost blew the engine up. But once again, we got a great launch. Oh, wow, here comes Rusty Wallace. Immediately afterwards, with like the sudden acceleration boost that the AI have gotten right then and there behind me, as we're going to keep leading the way. We lead all 9 laps so far to Southern 500. It's still early to tell, like, you know, if we're actually competent or not with this setup. I think we are. But again, if we let one car go by, we're probably never going to see him again. So all these laps are kind of crucial at the moment for our little bid of keeping our seat, essentially, or even trying to impress owners for next season anyway. Oh boy, now Scary Terry. Oh, Scary Terry wants it more. He was trying to go for the lead on the outside right then and there. We keep blocking lanes like nobody's business. Oh, hold on to it now. We had to block both lanes in the middle of the corner. How? It's really tough to tell you the truth, especially with Rusty Wallace breathing down your neck the entirety of the time. And here comes also Scary Terry as well, proving why he is Scary Terry. My goodness, trying to make moves on the outside where I thought it was not impossible. Y'all don't know. Oh my goodness, I was about to go into the whole story, but no, Rusty Walls goes underneath me. Somehow, with the kamikaze dive bomb, Rusty Walls steals the lead away, and off to the sunset he goes. I told you we're never going to get it back, so unfortunately we lost the lead 12 laps in. But, wow. What a move, Rusty Wallace. I mean, I will say that. That was rather impressive. Here comes Sterling Marlin as well. So both the beer cars go out in front of me, with John Andretti just close by. We're not going to let 3 go in one city. You're crazy. I will say this, though. 1/3 of this run in already. I feel pretty good. Tires are feeling pretty good. The run's feeling pretty good. I'm trying to run consistent lap times while defending a whole mob of cars behind me that if I let any one of them escape, I'll never get it back. Just ask these two in front of me. They're like well beyond the horizon at this point, especially Rusty Wallace. Yeah, I mean, the caution did help. The more cautions, the better, I think, anyway. As, yeah, we're all single file a little bit there with Ward Burton trying to make himself back known. He's in the top 5 now. Also, John Andretti's also trying to make himself known tier 2. I think we got some pace in this car to actually be somewhat of a top 20 day, I think. I'm trying to pay attention to that green worm on the racetrack, you know, on the track map or whatever. I'm trying to pay attention to all that. Whoa! I mean, John Andretti was trying to take a page out of Rusty Wallace's playbook, and I saw that. Thankfully, I saw that coming. Yeah, definitely quite a. Yeah, 5 seconds already. That's how you know we still have some work left to do back in the shop. I just gotta wonder, like, what does the AI setups actually use? Do they use the default setup, or like, I mean, I'm pretty sure in the base game, Thunder 2003, they'd use the default setup, I'm assuming, right? But what about, like, this mod? Or do they use their own setups each time, or is it, or is it just plain default setup all the way around the entirety of the grid? I don't know. I wonder if they have like different setups, because I know I'm holding up this entire pack, but I know I'm holding up this entire pack, and I just let that one go by. John Andretti, fair play. Go ahead. I know. Fair play, John Andretti. I'm not gonna hold you up, I guess, any longer. All right, fair play. So we let another one go. It would have been around like 3 laps ago where the 15 PSI strap would have already given me the worn tire. So thankfully, you know, this 23 PSI is holding up a little bit longer. Because that was the intention anyway, to try to last as long as possible. Because I think it was around this time in the last race at Darlington where the tires were already starting to wear out. So thankfully the investments have already been coming through. And yeah, even just having a more grip and handling setup rather than a less one for tire wear purposes seemed to be paying off a lot more than what it was before. So that's good news there, but let's just see how the pit road sequence shakes up in about 20 laps. All right, looks like Earnhardt's got him going the inside of us right then and there. All right, I won't hold him up any longer because he's an RCR affiliated teammate of mine, but still. My crew chief's telling me I'm closing in on the leader. That's not obviously happening. I want to know what he's drinking because... All right, so now the tires are starting to wear out a little bit. Wear out now. That's okay. They lasted a while they could anyway. I'm just going to start letting off and just trying to coast a little bit more. I mean, that is not a good example of what I just did there. Not a good example at all. We're going to keep continuing to literally block both lanes. And we're halfway on fuel, so... Yeah, right. I think around this point, I would try to come down pit road. I mean, we'd still have to do a one-stopper. Hold on to it now. As Scary Terry goes on 3, as well as our actual teammate, Joe Nemechek. We'll not let Tony go by that easily, though. So we're still in the top 10, but for how much longer, though? So Rusty Walls is already in turn 1. We haven't even gotten to the front straightaway yet. Now we have. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the draft might be our next thing to adjust as well. It should be like about like a three race deal if someone's blowing up and. Why do you disappoint me? Why do you disappoint me? Ellen LePage is out too, apparently. You know, 1/3 of the race in, I would say, still being in the top 10 is a unqualified success. especially since I see the little green blob at the very end there. I could say that maybe it's a, try to count the cars. Like top 20 for sure kind of day it looks like. Like top 20 is definitely possible today it looks like. So we're actually making like big gains instead of just like, well, we're defending only up to top 20, so at least it's something. But I want to actually like go and attack these guys rather than just defend this entire career mode, because that's what I feel like I've been doing this entire time. Like Thunder 04 actually had to somewhat attack. Mostly defend, but somewhat attack as well. And here comes Bobby Labonte as well. I just realized too, our sponsorship objective is to finish ahead of Steve Park for our quarter panel. Yeah, he's there. I didn't even realize it until just now that he's there. Oh, we let the bottom open. That's not good. No. No passing for you, Jeff. No passing for you. I love how my crew chief's never really told me, like, your pace has fallen off this entire run. This is literally the entire run. He's just been telling you, like, let's get after these guys now. Like, I love your optimism. Truly, I do. But I'm pretty sure you can understand why I've been mostly silent. Like, you see, like, big chunks of the lappage go by, because I'm trying to concentrate and trying to keep these two behind me the entirety of the time. The class of 93 is definitely scary, to tell you the truth, behind me. Whoa! The car washed up. I had to slow down a lot there. Definitely washed up a little bit. So I managed to thankfully catch that. So I guess it's time for a little bit of a story, I would say. I race, unfortunately, in this league on Tuesday nights. Some of you probably watched it. Okay. I think Jeff's coming down for his stop. Yeah, Jeff's coming down for his stop. Thank you for your acknowledgement, Jeff. It was last night's for me. When I'm recording this, today's Wednesday, and when I'm recording this, and yesterday was Tuesday, and it was a horrible. It was a race at Talladega. It was not fun. Let's just say that. I mean, the racing itself was not good. I will say that it became a bottom line fest on NR 2003. Sometimes it can be like that unless you know how to set up a track properly. I mean, I'm almost done with the championship over there out Tuesday nights, and I'm probably never going to stop back in there again. I should join other NR leagues that also feature my man JTN. I should, but right now I'm not entirely my focus. To tell you the truth, it's not entirely my focus. My focus is unfortunately just trying to find a job at the moment. But you know, I'm not having any luck with that ever since my layoff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Labonte's going to go on through, I think. Oh maybe. And Benson. That's 2 for 1. Jared's going to make it 3. I lose 3 spots in 1 quarter. Oh, brother. Oh, that is not good. So, at least our tire run. Oh, my. Good gravy. Hello, Steve Park. You're going to... Number 1. Yeah, you're definitely number 1 in my book right now, Steve Park. Wow. Almost gave me an ass pack and a half on the back. Wow. Yeah, dealing with engine damage at a super speedway, or not even engine damage, just a whole bunch of aero damage on cup physics at a super speedway, no bueno. You're essentially out of the race if you have any bit of damage at all. So we managed to race it. But the sad part is, I got wrecked by the person who is I'm competing for in a championship, but it wasn't his fault. Chain bumps are a thing in NR 2003, unfortunately, where if you're the 4th or 5th car in line, you will get squirrely if you get bumped, because the bump will just transfer over to the car in front. Hence why it's called chain bumping. So yeah, that really unfortunately ruined my night. So I'm gonna talk with him later. Don't worry. I mean, we're on good terms. I mean, he is the league admin as well, so I won't be too mad. But I was livid at first. I was, because my perspective is essentially this, but on NR 2003, of course, it's far chase, and the car looked like he just hooked dead left into me. But no, he didn't do it on purpose. I will say this now. He did not do it on purpose. I was very annoyed at first, though, but I had a horrible night. I kept getting involved in almost every single incident, which is quite ironic because the week before that, I avoided every single incident. So now it kind of balances itself out, believe it or not. I should probably think about coming down pit road, actually. I'm not sure when, because hardly anybody's really come on in. So, yeah, we'll have to go see when we come down pit road. Probably like about 2 laps time, because I know our fuel's running low. We're like 3.0 left. I was really hoping for more cautions to come through, but I guess not. Anyway, we're lapping Scott Pruitt, though. Yeah, I see a lot of people on pit road now. We should probably head on in because we're off the pace by a good margin. Our fuel is about to give way as well. Our tires are finally shot, actually. Finally, it happens. But I might just wait till lap 50 or whatever, just to see if we can go in. So we're gonna go in next time by as Steve Park heads on in. So I probably should have went in with him. Oh, that car hooked that time. Wow, that car just hooked pretty good that time. All right, so we're gonna come down pit road this time by. So lap 50 is when we're gonna come on in. Here comes Biggie, Dale Earnhardt Sr. I'm trying to push as hard as I can because of our pit window is essentially this lap. Hopefully Earnhardt understands that I'm trying to come on in this time. Oh, the crunching didn't sound appealing. Pit. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't so bad, was it? Nothing. I actually don't want any changes. I really don't, and I'm just gonna pass me being very disappointed in Bobby Hamilton Sr. and Morgan McClure. I will be disappointed in both of them. Dishonor on them. All right, good stuff here, guys. We're doing a pretty good race so far, so let's keep at it. Let's bring this maroon and cream machine back up to a full standing form, and we have a mistake with the rear tire changer. Oh boy, so that's going to be cost us a bit of time on pit road. Come on, guys, stop being Matt DiBenedetto's pit crew. And almost a 19-second stop, brother. Bro. So we're back up into the 20s. We lost spots to these guys, who were, I thought, miles ahead, but I guess not. So we're actually, I think, a lap down now from Rusty Wallace. So we're actually down to 27th. Wow. So thank you for being my favorite race car driver's pit crew. Thank you for being that way. We're gonna gain some of those spots back because we got Darrell Walton right in front of us, as well as Dave Blaney, who I think might have pitted already. So we should have a little bit of a tire advantage, somewhat, as we pass Matt Kenton. That's interesting. Oh, wow, that's a really fast lap. I wasn't even trying to go that fast. 28.5. Really nice to see. Oh, Rusty's getting held up. The leader is getting held up by a lap car, the 32 car. We are officially a lap down, by the way, so we will have to fight a little bit hard to get back up there. Like even if we pass Rusty Wallace, then yeah, we're on the lead lap again. I'm hoping to stay on the lead lap for just a little bit, so we're actually going to try to fight Rusty here a little bit. And we go down to the inside. We get the lap back away from Rusty Wallace, so we're technically back on the lead lap as of now. We're just waiting for oh, never mind. No, we're going to get back on the lead lap. No. Get a little bit scrappy with the race leader. We probably should not be doing that. Don't ever do what I just did in like an online race. Don't ever do it. People will hate you for it. I promise you. People will hate you for it. They will not like you for doing that. But we are on the lead lap technically as of right now. Hopefully Presley comes on in. I think that's the leader right now after looking at the pause menu. Yeah, he's still out there though. Yeah, Presley's still out there. So we're just waiting for him to come on in. We're a lap down. Officially outside the top 20, going to be 21st potentially when this is all said and done. So now I'm just holding up Rusty Wallace and Dave Blaney again, it looks like. So, yay, defense again! It looks like this time trying to stay on the lead lap, and provisionally on the lead lap, I should say. All right, so finally Robert Presley decides to surrender the lead. So we are now going to be back on the lead lap. Albeit, I'm not going to be able to gain another position for probably the rest of the race, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, the next one is Mike Skinner, who's like 4 seconds away. Oh, no, this kind of stinks a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Oh, no. Oh, I guess I lost that spot to Dave Blaney. Oh, well. Oh, and maybe even Bill Elliott, who knows. I'm trying to protect myself from the 2. That's the thing I'm worried about. Just in case a caution comes out, we're still back in fighting form. That's what I'm trying to worry about. I need to finish ahead of. I need to be ahead of the 2 car here. Be on the same lap. Be on the lead lap. That's what I'm trying to look for. Hold on to it now. Trying to be on the lead lap as long as possible, just in case a caution does come out. Just trying to hold on as best I can. Bill Elliott is actually being a big help with this, actually. He really is. And Dave Blaney as well, theoretically. He's really helping me out here a little bit. I didn't mean to run him over like that. I guess I was faster than him in that corner, and I had no idea. I know that. Would the real yellow flag please stand up? That's kind of like what I'm begging at this moment. Please bring out a yellow. Please bring out a yellow. I need one now, please. I need a yellow to come on out. I'm begging for SOS. Yellow flag, please. Caution flag. Quick, someone drop debris on the racetrack. Something. We try to stall as many things as possible. You think these are good laps? You're funny. You're really funny, Mr. Crew Chief. Really funny. I stalled Rusty Wallace, and look how fast he's got back up to me. Oh gosh, this is no bueno. I really don't want to let him go. That's the thing. I don't want to let him go. I don't want to let him go. I don't want to let any of these guys go. How bad have I annoyed Rusty Wallace, by the way? How big is the gap now? I have to look. All right, so it's a 3.5, nearly 4-second gap. We've definitely annoyed the crap out of Rusty though, because he had a huge lead, and we're gonna continue to annoy him. Honestly, at this point, I'm all for it. I just want to stay in the lead lap. That's all I care about. Stay on the lead lap. Oh, this is so annoying. All right, so the good news is we're in that window when I want that caution to come out, because everyone's tires will be worn. Mine are too. I'm just continuing to block both lanes like an absolute name that rhymes with my name. I will say that. Rusty Wallace has a, I have a bit of a shield now with Rusty Wallace because Awesome Bill is being awesome, but by running the top, I nearly run into the wall. I have to slow down Rusty Wallace, not Rusty Wallace, back Kenton a little bit. That huge blob of cars is catching back up. We're going to go back to being defense, Secretary of Defense once again. Just holding on the 21st and being on the lead lap. I just want the yellow to come on out. Would any one of you want to volunteer to be a caution? I will be, I will PayPal you, even though it doesn't exist in this universe yet, I don't think. Yeah, unfortunately, I let both these guys go by, it seems. I don't even know where the other guys are at, but I know we're losing just time, like, every lap at this point. I don't even know where Steve Park is, and honestly, I don't care at this point. We already lost the money on that part, it looks like. We're just continuing to annoy the absolute crap out of Rusty Wallace, though. That's the only one that matters. I gotta let Jerry Nadeau go by if I really wanted to, but no, I'm not doing that right now. I know Rusty is very, very upset with how this has been happening. He's begging NASCAR to do something, but I don't know what to tell you, Rusty. I got my own race to run too. I know it's a dickish move, that what I'm doing, but hey, it gives you something interesting to look. Oh look, Sterling Marlin's coming. You gotta fight for the win now. Oh my gosh, can a caution please come out now? We're coming to about 11 laps to go, and I brought Sterling Marlin and Ricky Rudd, who are second and third. Oh my gosh. I have annoyed him so much. I've held him up for so long that even Sterling Marlin and Ricky Rudd have caught back up. They still got to get around Schrader and Presley, who I still need to hold off for a top 25 finish, but this is dumb what I'm doing. This is so dumb. Our tires are worn, no kidding. I'm sliding them each time, trying my best to stay on the lead lap, begging for a caution flag to come on out. I need someone to wreck. Please, someone. someone that isn't me, or me being the one that doesn't. Oh boy. So now Sterling Marlin takes the lead, so I gotta block both these lanes now. No! No, no, oh god, that car is so tight! I'm gonna have to hold it off! Oh gosh, what do I do with this? Oh, we already had Sterling Marlin making a kamikaze move earlier in the race against us, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm destroying the tires! Please, yellow flag. I just want a one last ditch effort to get ourselves back in the top 20. It needs to happen now. It can't happen like 3 laps to go because we wouldn't have any time to go back up there. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous what I'm doing. This should not even be allowed. But I'm doing it anyway. This is literally putting my defense test into the test. My defensive measures to the test as Sterling Marlin gives us a bumper. Oh, hold on to it. Oh, never mind. We let the bottom open. No, no, but we can still close the door. Close the door. We did. Oh, gosh. We're holding on. Hold on to the lead lap. Please. Hold on. The caution wouldn't even matter at this point. I'm just trying to stay on the lead lap just for the hell of it. But it won't even matter because Sterling Marlin, oh no, we're just drifting through 3-4, the car gave way. We lose the lap. Sterling Marlin takes the lead away from Rusty Wallace. Well, I got no reason to hold him off any longer, really. We're kind of done. Oh well. I mean, I'm still holding up Rusty Wallace though. I mean, nah, it's over. It's all over. We're gonna let him go. God dang it. We screwed over Rusty Wallace, though. I will say that. We screwed him over. Now all Sterling has to do is finish the job. Oh my god, I hit the wall pretty bad. Yeah, we lost the top 25 now because I just hit the wall. Marlin's hanging on for dear life. I can see him all the way up there. Yeah, there's really, we're not really racing for anything anymore at this point. We just gave him the top 25. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean for that. I hit the wall. That's what's gonna cost me. All right, 2 laps to go in the race for Sterling Marlin. He's holding on to the lead. He's going to try to hold on to it as best he can. He has Rusty Wallace dead on his heels for 1 lap only, but we lose the car almost. Whoa! Hold on to it now. So we fall to 28th because I just nearly lose the car. I overdrove the car way too much, and we're just limping it home at this point. Ricky Rudd is being held up by me now because John Andretti is going to go try to get around me again. Well, we're going to try to not lose any more positions here. But it's going to be P28 for us, it looks like, today, as long as we don't mess up this corner, which we don't, thankfully. But, damn. I was hoping for a top 20 run, but Pitt's crew says otherwise. We finished 28th. And Sterling Marlin, we officially screwed over Rusty Wallace for Sterling Marlin to get his first win of the playthrough.
This was an exciting last lap, wasn't it?
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Next up is Richmond.
So it is Sterling Marlin who wins the Southern 500 here today at Darlington. I mean, I feel bad in a way for doing what I did to Rusty, but I was really trying to stay on the lead lap and hope to get a caution, which didn't happen. I mean, I was hopeful that we had like 1 caution, though, where Junior decided to eat the fence or whatnot. It's such a bummer. We couldn't even stay on the lead lap. I tried so hard, but sorry to Rusty Wallace, but I wanted to see a different winner, I suppose. Sterling Marlin wins today. Up next is Richmond, though. I am very excited to see, you know, for that race, because we dominated the last time, so I'm hoping to go win that one as well. But yeah, congratulations to your 2001 Southern 500 winner, Sterling Marlin. Yikes. We didn't really earn any money at all. So our top 10 finishes as follows. Sterling Marlin gets one today. We screwed over Rusty Wallace. I'm sure Penske's not happy at all about what happened. I don't blame him. See, a little race high, 61 laps. Marlin in the final 8 laps, it looks like. Earnhardt finished as 3rd. Johnny Benson 4th. John Andretti 5th place. Really strong run for him. Ricky Rudd 6th. Jarrett 7th. Jeff Gordon 8th. Jeff Burton 9th. And Warburton ends the top 10. Oh, Tony Stewart finishes 12th. That's not so good. Yeah, unfortunately for us, Steve Parr finished ahead of us. Even Kenny Wallace got ahead of us, too. Jeff Bodine was in this race, apparently. Let's see. Who else was in here? Oh, Michael Rich, of course. That's what it is. But yeah, that's all she wrote for this episode. All right. We head to Richmond, which honestly is a big deal for us because, well, we absolutely dominated Richmond the last time. Believe it or not. This is probably our best non-super speedway, is Richmond. Now, it's a very important race for the next episode for one thing. So, we're not going to be a part of the Jackpot 5 for this race. However, Talladega would be the next one. And we did well in the first Richmond race, so we have to do well in this one, too. That way, we will be eligible for the Talladega one, which will be another $1 million bonus, if we so win. Which we probably will. Depending on how that's going to work out. So let's take a look at where we're at in the standings. We're up to 16th now in the standings, actually, even because we just passed Dale Earnhardt Jr. with him, well, having a cookout. We're actually now getting close to our team at 100 some points back. Sterling Marlin, congratulations on your 7th career win. He actually got the pole in that race, too, so that also helped him out quite a bit. Yeah, only Rusty Wallace now is 27 points back of Jeff Burton, who had a mediocre race, I would say. So it's a 3-way dogfight right now between these three. So that's nice to see. The highest Chevrolet is Dale Sr. Wow, the Chevrolet is pretty bad in this mod, it seems. But I'll do it for this episode. In case you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you in the next one at Richmond. See you guys then.